Hey guys, welcome back to another live discussions with Dr. D. I am super duper excited that you guys have decided to join us for another round of discussion as we talk for the month of June, the mantle of a man. I'm excited. You all see who it is already. I got the Terrance Tucker with me from the Tuck Project. And I'm super excited to have him with me. He's my homeboy. We went to school together. Like, man, he does amazing work in the city of Columbia and abroad, beyond, all that good stuff. So Go Bulldogs. I'm super excited to have him with me on this evening. So, Terrance, would you just tell everybody who's watching, like, who you are, where you're from, what you're about, what do you do, all that good stuff?
Well, my name is Terrance Tucker from the Tuck Project. Born and raised here in the big city of Columbia. South Carolina. Went to the best high school in the world, C.A. Johnson High School.
Go Hornets.
There's no debate. All right, go Hornets. Went to the illustrious South Carolina State University.
Go Bulldogs.
Got my master's from there. Got my bachelor's from there. And years later, God put it upon my heart to start my own mentoring nonprofit because there were so many young men like myself who were told by their guidance counselor that you're not college material.
Wow.
Okay. My guidance counselor told me and my mother, my 10th grade year, that you're not college material. So you should go learn some kind of trade.
Whoa.
Okay. So it was my responsibility to come back to my community to save those young men who have been told that.
Wow. That is amazing. That is awesome. Can you guys see why I wanted to, talk to you guys this evening? Because I know I have moms and dads and people who are watching. And by the way, we did of course, Happy Father's Day, and we talked about that last week. But we want to say Happy Father's Day again for those, that celebrated yesterday.
Yeah, you spent all my money yesterday too. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that a little later, man. That Longhorns check was huge.
But that's what we do. We got to spend some money on it because Lord, they spend time and money on us. And again, saying hi to everybody coming in. I see you guys out there, Stacy, Vakel. I see you guys out there. So hello, thank you so much for watching, and to all the others that are coming in, thank you so much again for watching. Yes. We're just jumping right in. Hey, Colette, how are you? That's my sister-in-law. Always shout her out. Again, we getting started with this story about the mantle of a man. And so we are talking about saving our youth, the Tuck Project. Can you tell us a little bit more in depth about, what that is, what that looks like, and what does it do for the city of Columbia?
My goal is to make sure my young men leave no doubt. Now, when I say leave no doubt, meaning that 10 years from now, that company will say, we have no doubt that we have hired the right person.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
That young lady will say, there's no doubt that I have married the right person.
That's good.
Right? That college will say, there's no doubt that we have given the right person this scholarship.
That is good.
We're trying to change these young men's lives. Matter of fact, we're trying to change the narrative. Okay?
So good.
Because so many young men, they have been told what they can't be. Okay? But, my project, the Tuck Project, aims to change lives, okay? And we're trying to, you can say, we want to make them be better than what they've been told.
Okay.
And, be a better person for not only themselves, but their family. Because there are so many young men who have no idea that they can be the first person from their family to go to college. Not only that, they can be the first person to start their own business.
Because absolutely.
When I was their age, when I was 16 years old, we didn't know that, you could be a principal. We had no idea that you can have your own business. Like, that was just not possible because we didn't see it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why we try to expose these young men to positive male role models that that are battle tested.
Okay, I like that. that are battle tested. Who's that? Johnny Sellers.
Johnny.
Yeah, we'll allow that. You know,
Yeah.
We got the purple wall and everything. Go ahead. I love the battle tested.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, you know, and I'll be honest, everybody who knows me and watches my show know that I'm adamant. Mm-hmm. You know, I believe in all children having spaces and safe spaces and people to go to when they don't, you know, have a dad or they don't have anyone they can go to. Mm-hmm. However, it is obvious that in our community, the African American community, there's an epidemic of, you know, our children and especially our black boys and especially in school when they're not properly informed, when they don't get proper mentorship. A lot of times, you know, it's either 50-50 chance they may go the right direction or they may not. But having projects like the Tuck Project where you talk about exposing these young men to battle-tested men, men who not are only just talking the talk, but who have actually lived lives that look like where there's, you know, where they are now. So I think that's important too. Like, no, everybody don't have to necessarily have a rough life, but I do think it is important to, when you're dealing with certain types of children, especially male children, that they are exposed to people who have had experiences like them.
Exactly. Because see, you know, what people do not realize is we started back in 2016.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We started out with 5 young men.
Wow.
Just 5, right? They were 5 young men from my neighborhood.
Wow.
Okay? We're at 97 young men right now.
Wow, that is good.
Okay. We're in 3 different states. Okay. My program is now, matter of fact, since yesterday we signed a contract. We're now in 14 schools.
Wow.
Okay.
That's phenomenal.
But it's not me. I'm telling you. First and foremost is God.
Okay.
Okay, because without him, none of this would be possible. Okay. But my volunteers are so dope, man. These men, listen, my volunteers, they make this program.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I love that.
Because look, man, you cannot be everywhere.
Yeah.
And you know, not sure if this happened with you, but I just have a problem with not having my hands. You know what I'm saying? Trusting people to do things.
Yeah. It can be challenging.
Very challenging.
Yeah.
But when you surround yourself with the right people, you know, man, some phenomenal things can really take place.
Right.
And my young men, man, you know, they have stepped up, man, to the plate. We have 25 young men.
Oh, wow.
That's in college.
That's amazing.
Right now. And they are doing awesome. We had 4 to graduate from college this year.
Oh, that's good.
We had 6 that will be going to college.
Okay.
Then we have 3 that's going to the military.
Okay.
And now what's crazy about that is 2 young men that are going to college came from foster care.
Man.
Okay.
Man.
2 years ago, they had no, like, they were not trying to go to college.
Wow.
Like, man, we not going to college, man. That's not for us. We took one college tour. Because it's about exposure. It's about exposing these young men to things that they just would not believe. And that next night, not even that next day, but that next night, my phone is buzzing. Man, how can I go to this school, man? I'm talking about, man, the girls were awesome, man. The food was good.
We learn on our last live, whatever it takes
to get them
there.
there.
Look, I know. Last live, Patrick Patterson, he said that's how he got in college.
Okay. Whatever
he was after that woman.
We just need you to get there. We'll figure out. Listen,
get there.
We'll figure out how to stay later.
Right.
But we just need to get there.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And then we're going to make sure that you are connected with the right people.
That's important.
Okay.
As an adjunct professor at a historical black college, that is so important, and that those are areas where I do see that in our historical black colleges that we need definitely to surround our colleges with more assistance and more help in that area, because I do see a lot of black boys who they get there. But then because they don't have the sustainability factors, which means you need to have a support group, you need to have mentorship, You need to have people within the community
Right.
who are actually, willing to reach out to those young men and say, you know what, I know it's hard. Studying might not be your thing, but let's find a way.
Man.
And when they don't have it, they give up. And then, we can do as much as we can while we're there, but it's nothing like hearing it from another brother.
Man, I'm telling you, listen, if I can make it to college, anybody can make it. Because my senior year, my high school, my GPA was a whopping 1.4.
Man.
Okay?
Man.
Because my mindset was because that lady, that guidance counselor, who saved my life by telling me that.
Man.
She said, son, you're not college material. And I believe that. Be careful what you're telling your kids because they may believe that.
My goodness. And listen when people are telling your kids things at school.
Right.
Make sure that you are filtering that information.
Right.
As much as I would love to believe that all of our educators are pouring in positive and the right things for our children, it does not happen all the time.
Not all the time.
So it's important as parents, as mentors, as leaders, make sure you're asking your children questions. Just because they're in middle high school and you think that they're fending for themselves and they're grown, don't rely on their ability to come home and tell you everything because they won't. Especially if it bruises their ego, if it hurts their self-esteem, they may not come to you with that. So ask questions daily.
Please.
Ask them about what did the guidance counselor say? Did you go see the guidance counselor? What did your teacher say about your test last time? Like really stay engaged. As an educator, I can stay on that literally all night.
Go to those PTA meetings.
Go to the PTA meeting.
Please. If you can go to the football games,
that part.
the basketball games,
that part.
the club,
that part.
the mall,
all that.
the park.
Okay.
Go to the PTA meetings and find out what's going on with your child.
Amen.
Do not catch
say
attitude
That's
with
it,
the
Jamie.
teacher when the teacher sends home F's and D's when you have not been to the school to check on your child. You have to be more proactive.
More proactive.
Take the initiative to find out what's going on with your child.
Absolutely.
Immediately. Because there are kids. One of my young guys, man, he texted me last week and said, man, my mother, when I comes home, whenever he comes home, she never asks him how he's doing.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
Because she's on social media.
Okay.
Scrolling for hours.
Man.
Parents, if you don't talk to your kids, somebody else will.
Somebody else is.
I'm telling you. And they will fill your child head up with garbage. I promise you, because I see it all the time. Okay? There are men who have dads that are inside the home, but their dads don't talk to them.
Man.
Okay? Talk to your sons. Talk to your daughters.
Yeah.
Dads, talk to your daughters.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, talk to your daughters because, man, people do not realize how imperative it is to know what's going on between these ears.
Yeah. Talk about those ears. We were talking about it earlier. We were just having a conversation. Right. And again, these lives, they're discussions. So you guys keep chiming in. Right. Lawrence saying that's facts. Jamie was like, amen. He shot you out. Amen again.
Let's go.
I mean, just
big grunt.
There you go again. Foolishness.
My bad. I'm sorry. But that's my boss.
But we love y'all. We love y'all.
That's my boss list right there.
Yeah, we're going in on here like this is family.
Okay. Right? All right. My bad.
No, you're fine. Okay. So listen, for real, listen to your children. Mm-hmm. And we're going to get into the component of what we're talking about as it relates to serving kings in just a minute. Mm-hmm. But, Jamie Russell said foolishness. I love y'all, though. I love y'all. I really do.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man.
I love y'all. That's and y'all, I know y'all see us going in. This is just relationship. That's what we do. He said D. I love you though. I love you. I got you. But seriously, we're talking about being able to communicate appropriately with your children, or if you're a mentor, if you're a counselor and you're watching, if you're a principal, if you're a teacher, taking into account what these children are receiving. Right. We talked about listening, and I want you to share with them what you said about the 2 ears. What are the 2 ears?
Your best gift, the best gift that you have is your ears.
Man.
I'm telling you. Because when you don't listen, man, you miss out on so much. I'm telling you. Because we have so many people, they love to talk. Talk. But you're not listening.
Man.
Okay? I'm telling you now, the biggest gift that your boy received was listening to people who actually had something to say. Okay?
That's important.
Because it helped me to grow. Okay? Because here's one thing that's going to happen to you and your kids. One secret, listen. You're going to make mistakes.
Oh, that is so good.
You're going to make a
Take
lot
the
of
pressure
mistakes.
off.
You're going to make a lot of
That's
mistakes.
good. Man.
But your biggest mistake will be not learning from your mistakes.
That is so good.
I promise you. Man, learning from my mistakes, because what happened to me was
learn from them.
Just failed. But I correct.
That's good.
Okay? And that right there, that's so huge to me, my family, because see, my parents didn't go to college.
Right. Neither did mine.
Okay.
Okay.
So my dad was in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He is a wonderful man.
Yep.
Okay. Now, one thing about him now, my dad ain't play no game.
Right.
Okay. Now,
right.
Lord knows when he hit you, he hit you. Okay. But I needed it.
Right.
But here's the thing. There's only so we meet men, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But my dad, he could not tell me how to go to college.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it was so important when I got to the illustrious South Carolina State University.
Illustrious.
To surround myself with positive men.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because they taught me how to go to college. Now, when I got to college, now it's on me.
Yeah.
One thing that I did, okay, was listen to my professors. Why? Because nobody from my neighborhood was speaking the way they were speaking, was using the words the way they were using it, okay? So I felt lost. Like, man, maybe this college thing may not be for me. But what I did was went and got me a tutor. Okay, this young lady.
Say that again.
Went and got me a tutor by the name of Crystal Smith from the Trinidad. Okay.
Yes, Trinidad.
From the Trinidad. She tutored me Monday through Friday, every single day for free.
Man.
And all I did was listen.
Man.
Was listen. Okay. Now listen. Your boy had a 3.2. Never had a 3 point nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I did was listen.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
That's so good.
I listened. And one more thing that I did. Now, you listen. Don't tell nobody this, all right?
Everybody's watching, bro.
Listen. It's between us, all right? But I would go home. Right? Go home, right, from class. Cut on CNN.
Man.
And just listen to him talk.
Oh, yeah. I like seeing it. Yeah.
Then Google those words that I just didn't get. You see what I'm saying? When I went back to school, that helped me really, let's say, you can say fully, you know what I'm saying, engage with my professor.
Yeah.
And then that helped me to not fear asking questions.
Right.
Because sometimes we can fear.
Yeah.
As black men.
As black men. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Asking for help.
Yeah. Help. Yeah.
Help.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm telling you.
It's really, really
it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah. And if you guys remember, and just throwing in just some of the wisdom from our last live, the help is when that safe space is created for men, you would not believe the response that you will get. And so everything that you've been saying creates a safe space for young men to be able to come and say, hey, the words you were saying in class, Professor such and such, I didn't really understand it. Or parents, if you're watching, you're able to say, when you're asking your children, that's why it's important to communicate with them and listen to them. Ask them, what they're not understanding fully in school so that you can get the appropriate help that's needed. And don't drop that help when they go to college. that help is going to be even needed further. Consistently. Like seriously, like if you're just, being honest, I'm an educator. And of course, Bruton is saying because of our upbringing. Because a lot of times men are taught to be strong, don't let anybody know.
My dad.
Weak, all that good stuff.
My
and
dad.
Strength is fine because we need our men strong. But we also need to be safe spaces when they are weak.
Exactly.
And to help build them back up.
Exactly.
So that I think that's very, very important.
Yeah.
I was sharing about parents now. Don't leave them hanging. Yes, if your child is in school, like right now, and they're having to be serviced using an IEP or some other type of, special need, do not drop them when they go to college. If they get accepted into college, there are programs on campus, an office of special needs services for your child so that they can continue to get the services that they need while they're still in school. So don't drop them and just send them to school if they have these different learning concerns. Like make sure that they're still being provided for in those services, and oftentimes they're right there on campus. I work on a college campus where we have an office of special students with special needs. So make sure that you get access. Don't just leave your children hanging. Like listen to them. If they come home from the semester and you see failing grades, get involved. Don't let them quit. Don't let them give up. Like get involved. And if you're in high school or middle school, I say at least, I know people are working, they have long hours. I say at least show up once a semester. Once a quarter. Sorry. At least once a quarter.
Excuse.
Once a quarter, at least.
No excuse. There's no excuse. Why? Because your child, that's your best investment.
Man.
That's your best investment.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
You don't have time to go up to the school. You're crazy. You have all the time there is. There will never be, there will not be one moment where I would say, hey, I just don't have time to go up to the school to check on my child.
Yeah, it's your child.
What? I'm coming.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
My mother was at my school every week. Now, she had a right to be because your brother a little off the chain. Okay? But at least she was there. Those teachers knew my mother by first name because she came every single time to check on me. My mother would come sit in my classes.
If need be.
I was embarrassed. Like, oh, come on, you tripping. What you doing?
If need be.
You know what I'm saying? But she cared.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And that showed me that she cared.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But that scares some teachers.
Yeah.
Because they know that you just can't tell me anything.
That's right.
Because I'm coming to check you face to face.
And I don't even think it's a thing where they should even be afraid. I think they should be aware that, I think it just makes them aware of the fact that you just cannot speak to children any type of way, no matter how you feel, regardless of their performance in classes and their performance in school. Like this child is a young king. And so we're and you, like I said, you see the title. It says Serving Kings. We're talking about the young people, man. We're serving them, the Tuck Project. That's what he does. He's serving young kings, man, and he's teaching them how to serve other kings. Like this is not about receiving. This is about giving. And so I love the essence of his project. I love the essence of what he's doing with young men in this community. Can you tell us a little bit about and someone says they should welcome the parents. I agree. Totally agree. They should welcome. It shouldn't be an afraid or whatever, but it should make you aware of the fact that you should be reaching out to parents to come to your classroom.
All facts.
You be told, come sit in the classroom.
All facts.
Because a lot of times, I'm hearing now, I don't know, my background was English, right? So I'm hearing now that there's a new way that they're doing math. And so I have classmates who have children in school, in elementary school, and they're like, I don't know how to help them with their homework. This is a different math than we learned. That's like a different math. I'm thinking a different math.
Get them a tutor.
Right. Get them a tutor. Get the assistance that they need. Don't just drop the ball because you don't know it. Get them the assistance that they need because it's out there. And if you have to pay for it because it's an investment.
You paying for that iPhone.
Right.
Okay, you paying for them Jordans. You paying $200 for them Jordans. Y'all think y'all slick. Okay, put that same money into your child.
What he said.
Okay, go buy them some doggone Bobos from Kmart.
Yes, Bobos.
Right, Ross sells Nikes. Okay, go buy them some Nikes. Right, use the rest of that money and get them a tutor. All right, okay.
A to the man.
All right.
I approve this message.
Okay.
And I understand, everybody wants to be like stylish and everything, but that style don't help you get that scholarship, bro.
Because guess what? They do not give scholarships for swag.
Right.
I promise you, because your boy tried it.
He tried it.
I tried it all. Okay? They just don't do it. Okay? So get your education, but you have to make sure that your kids are doing their job. Okay, they have to want it. Now, listen, what I realized is
that was good. I'm sorry, that was good. He was like, or the parents can get a tutor themselves so that they can spend more quality time with their kids.
That's a perfect segue because my next comment was there are some parents that need mentors.
Correct. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
I promise you.
You about to make me walk off.
There was some parents. There are some parents that need mentors themselves.
Man.
Okay? So we can't always blame the kids. Let's talk to these kids. Why are you sleeping in class? Well, maybe that kid didn't eat last night.
Man.
Didn't sleep last night. Okay? Mom wasn't home last night. Where mom was. Okay? Never knew his dad.
Man.
Has to take care of his sister and brother. So, my bad, but this science class just not appealing right now because I'm tired.
Right. And hungry.
Yeah. Okay? So, let's get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Not all kids have learning disabilities.
Say that one more time.
Not all kids have learning disabilities.
One more time.
Not all kids have learning disabilities.
That's it.
Because I've seen kids rap these rap songs word for word. Word for word. With no struggle. Not even stuttering. But you said they got a learning disability?
Right.
No, they don't.
Right. There's an engagement disability.
I'm telling you.
There's an engagement disability.
That's all it is.
Right.
There are things that they just refuse to learn.
Right. And there are ways in which, as educators and practitioners, we have to bring those things that assist and help them in the way that they learn.
Exactly.
I mean, it is totally okay. I've done it. In the English classroom. I mean, you may have to turn that Shakespeare poem into a rap song.
Okay.
I mean,
Get creative.
Like you may have to turn Julius Caesar into a reality show.
Get creative.
I mean, get creative so that you can meet children where they are.
Yes.
Instead of complaining about, okay, you have to meet children where they are. Instead of complaining about it, like meet them where they are. You may have to flip the script a little bit. You may have to take, and you'll hear more about, what I do as it relates to assisting teachers, but it helps you come out of your box of your own selves. A lot of times as teachers, most of the time, because it happens from just a human being perspective, because we have to learn how to adjust to different environments. As teachers, oftentimes we bring our convictions, we bring our thoughts, our culture, our understanding, the way that we do things, we bring that into the classroom, and it does not match with the kids. So you teach from that perspective, and they cannot identify with that.
Facts.
Rather, learn about their culture.
Facts.
Go into the neighborhoods.
Facts.
Find out about, what they like. What is family night like for them, if at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can bring those pieces to the puzzle to the classroom. They may not be able to identify with the two-parent home. No. You may have to share a story or a math problem from a single-parent perspective.
Exactly.
You may have to switch it up a little bit.
That's awesome.
Dig into culture, because it's beyond like black and white. It's beyond all of those different things. Like upbringing involves culture. All those different things are very, very important when we're trying to serve our kings, because they deserve an opportunity. I know that society and a lot of other spaces have written our children off, but it is our job and our duty to make sure that we still serve our children. We serve them regardless. The parents can't choose, which child they get. When they're born, that's who they have. When they come into our lives as mentees or as students, we don't choose them.
Exactly.
They come to us.
Exactly.
So it's up to us to make sure that we give into them and we pour into them and we speak life into them and not see them as anything else, and that we serve them no matter what. And so I mean I'm just amazed again, like I said, at the work that you do with the Tuck Project. And I want you to share one other thing, like I thought was phenomenal, and I still think it's phenomenal. Like, tell us about that project that you do with your kids as it relates to the homeless.
So once a month, we go downtown Columbia, one Saturday per month, normally the third Saturday, and we go downtown. We collect toiletries, socks, shoes, clothes, snacks, and we go downtown Columbia, right off Hampton Street. We just give to the homeless. Okay, man. We have about maybe 9 tables that we set up, and me and my guys, man, we come out there. Not just my guys, but we have volunteers to come out and just serve. Just serve, because these young men need to know what humility is. Man. Okay? Man. And how grateful you should be. Man. Okay? Because you are, every night you got nice air in your house, right? You get to eat what you want, right? Your nice shoes on, right? Your nice shirt, nice chains, and stuff like that. There are people out here who really need help. Yeah. Okay? So you need to be grateful for your current circumstances. Okay? So my guys love it though. Yeah. I mean, they love it, man. You know, they always text me, say, "Hey, man, when the next drive is, man?" Right. Because, you know, boom.
They're ready to go.
Right. So one guy, you know, now brings 2 guys. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So now 2 guys bring, like, 4 or 5 guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this, man, it is so, let's say, humbling. Yeah. Because, you know, just like me and you said, listen, we were talking, right? And when I walked, you know, can I tell them what we at? Yeah. Okay. We're good. So we're at the library. We're at the library. Right? Downtown. Okay. Don't nobody come up here. And when I walked in, when I've seen like my shirts, my pants, my shoes, literally walking around this library, that was so breathtaking to me, because those were clothes that I never wear anymore, you know. But I decided to give, because my mother gave, my dad gave, my neighbors gave, my aunts gave. Okay, so that's just in me to give. Yeah. My fraternity gives. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? My school. Yeah. My school gives. Absolutely. So that's just in me, because when you don't give, you will not receive your blessings. I promise you. But you have to give with an innocent heart. Yeah, that part. Okay? That part. With an innocent heart. Okay? And, you know, we just love it, man. I love the fact that you and the reason why I thought it was important for him to share about that experience in the library, not to bring any glory to him, but about me. I was here and I witnessed his expression. He was literally floored. Yeah. Like, whoa, like, wow, like, and I'm wondering what's happening. Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And then he explained the story, you know, about, you know, what they do. Yeah. And guess what? They're still serving kings. Yeah. Even though those people may be, you know, maybe in homeless shelters, they may be on the street, they're still kings. Listen, they're still kings, man. Kings. Despite the circumstances, man. They're still kings. They're still kings. Because guess what? Some of y'all that's watching, you're one check away from being right there with them. Yeah, man. Okay? Yeah. So give God all the glory. Amen. Okay? Yeah. Keep him first. Yeah. And listen, man, let's come together, okay? No egos, right? No, none of that. Yeah. Let's come together to save these communities, okay? Yeah. Because, man, look at the newspaper, right? Look on the news. Every day, there's this young man dying to foolishness. Absolute foolishness. That could have been saved. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So it starts, yes, we all know that it starts at home. Yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay? but it's a community.
Yeah.
Let's come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's save these young men and these young ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't leave them out.
We
didn't leave them out at all.
We need our queens.
Yeah.
We need more queens to step up like this queen is.
Thank you.
Okay. To help our young ladies, because listen, we're living, man, nowadays, man, they looking on a real, what is it? Real world hip hop or world star? What is it? What is it? Love in Atlanta. Listen.
All that, whatever that was.
Whatever that stuff is, that's how they're measuring their worth.
Yeah. Which is absolute lies.
Exactly.
Because not just because it's lies, because we know that's not what's really happening.
Right.
It's pretentious work, based on television
right,
programming.
Right.
But it's lies because it's just not truth based on what they've been birthed to do.
Right.
Like that, it's just, like I said, it's just all lies.
It's all lies.
And it makes us competitive when we don't need to be competitive.
Right.
It makes us second guess who we are when we don't need to do that.
Right.
And I mean, and that's one of the things, like, why I'm pushing this brand with my t-shirt line that talks about unlimited edition.
Go buy the shirt. Today. Matter of fact, tonight. Flooded.
Go get your shirt. Go get your shirt.
Right.
Because
Buy two of them.
Right. You can get them for your kids. Yeah. We got them all sizes. Adults, children, and babies.
Buy one, let me tell you something. If you can't buy one, hit me up and I'll buy it for you.
You heard him.
Okay?
You heard him.
Go ahead.
All right. And that's pretty much what the t-shirt line is speaking to. Like, before you were born, you were approved to live unlimited.
Right.
Like, everything that you can do, everything that you want to do, everything that's in your heart.
Sell it.
You've been approved to live unlimited, man.
Sign and stamp.
Man, trademark and all.
Okay.
We going there. Jonathan calling you now.
Call me.
Right. So it's,
Pro fight.
You already approved, man. Yeah. You don't need television. You don't need a man or a woman.
Right.
You don't need any of those things to validate what you call to do. If it's in your heart, you're called to do it. If it's in your mind, you've already got the creative tools that you need. And even if you don't have them, if it's in you, there's resources out there that will help you get there.
God will make a way.
Man. And he will definitely do that.
God will make a way.
So, and start with your kids now. And that's why I didn't want to just do an adult t-shirt line.
Right.
I'm like, man, everything I do is for the whole family.
It's sweet.
So I could not just do a t-shirt line just for adults. Like, get your kids those shirts so when they go back for the new school year, man, they out here saying, I'm an unlimited edition. I can do anything I want to do. Man, speak life. Give them clothes and brands and things that speak life to them. It's like, okay, not about making money. Trust me.
We get
that part. But it's about, you wear what you believe.
Purpose.
You wear what you believe.
Exactly.
So, man, Johnny said it should be 1,000 folk watching this.
Exactly.
And I pray that it gets to 1,000.
Exactly.
Because it's information and inspiration. Like, that's what live discussions are all about. So really, it's all about sharing with you resources that are available for you and your family, for you, if you need it for yourself, and just anybody that you may know. So definitely share, spread the love, share this information to all that you know, all the people that you know, because we are about helping people.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did want to just kind of get you to just share with people, like, if they have children, and particularly we're talking about young men, because I did want to focus our lives on men for the month of June.
Right.
And so, all right, Bruton, you just stopped me mid-track. Wear what you truly stand for.
Come on, my brother.
Bruh.
Come on, my brother. Man, salute.
Man,
salute, man.
That's tough.
Yeah, man, salute.
Wear what you truly stand for.
Salute.
Man, that's good.
Salute.
Put you on my marketing team, Bruton.
Hey, for real.
For real. So it's like, there are just so many, of our young people and our young men that are out there. If there's someone watching and they say, hey, I'm in the Columbia area, I didn't know anything about you, Tuck, or I got a young nephew, I got a son, I got a grandson. Yeah. Like, how do they get in contact with you?
Call me, okay? I love to help, okay? My family knows that, my friends know that, my frat knows that, okay? Now, here's how you contact me, okay? My email is TheTuck Project SC@gmail.com. Okay, or you can contact me at TLTuck, TUCK05 Yes, I still use Yahoo.
Yes.
Okay, for all them haters, I still use Yahoo. Don't be hating on Yahoo. Yeah, they're 100 years old, but I'm still riding with them. And you know, you can contact me. Kind of scared to put my number out there. You know what I'm saying?
Just social media, Facebook and Instagram.
Social media. My IG is Tuck Project SC, and my Facebook is Terrance Tucker. Okay. So please contact me, man. You know, I'm willing to help, willing to collab. Okay. You know, but my primary focus is saving our young men.
Yeah.
Okay. Because listen, man, we're losing them. Listen, there are two people and I'm trying to make mad. Okay? So I really need your help.
All right.
Number one is the funeral homes.
Man.
Okay? Because I'm tired of them, coming to get my young, black, precious boys.
Man.
Okay? Let's save these young men's lives. Okay? Let's make those funeral homes mad. They say, man, we ain't got no young men to pick up.
That's it.
Because they're living their purpose. Okay?
Yeah.
Number two is the federal prisons.
Come on.
And juvenile systems.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's make them mad.
Man.
Okay? Let's make sure that they have no cells to fill up. Okay? So I'm sorry, my probation people, hey, we trying to make y'all mad, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we don't want no more young men going to be locked up. We need these young men to be free.
Yeah.
Right? So they can live out their purpose.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We don't need our kings in cages.
Nah, man.
Yeah, we don't need our kings in cages.
Man. So,
they need to be free to learn and grow and develop.
Right, man.
And so especially I take issue with the young men, our young kings. Being robbed of just the opportunity to grow.
Man, listen. So we solicit your help.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because like I said, we want to leave no doubt. Because here's what I'm trying to do. Make sure when that young man is being profiled, that cop has no doubt that he has pulled over the wrong person. Okay? That's through character. Okay? My program, we try the best to enhance their character because that's their credit.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's their credit.
Okay. So that's really good, and we'll definitely talk offline about that because that really hit me really, really hard. As adults, by the time we get out of our parents' home and we get out here and we start living,
right?
We build our credit, or we mess up our credit, based on our choices, right?
Exactly.
I love that because our young people haven't gotten there yet, but their character is their credit.
That's your credit.
That is amazing.
That's your credit.
Bruh.
Because people don't realize that when you go, so when you apply for a job, they're going to ask you for three things. One of those things will be, give us 3 references. Give us 3 references. Not cousin poo-poo, not grandmama, not mama, not your homeboy.
Right.
Give us somebody who can speak well on your behalf. Okay? And that's why your credit matters because there will be people, when they see value in you, that will invest in you.
Yeah.
Okay? When you go to the bank, you're applying for a loan. Okay? If you don't have good credit, that bank will not give you anything. Right? So if you need something, that mentor, that professor, that teacher says, hey, you know what? You have good credit because you have good character. So I don't mind writing this letter of recommendation for you.
Come on here, Todd.
Okay?
That's so good.
That's the investment. You see what I'm saying? My first job when I finished grad school was in Washington, D.C., working for the federal government. And my guy, my big brother, my mentor, Dr. David Statton, wrote me a nice reference letter that pretty much got me the job. Okay? Now, I ain't had no money, Never been to Washington, D.C. Never. But this man saw something in me where he took time out his busy day, because you are real busy.
Yeah, pretty much.
He took time out his busy day to help me be more than what that guidance counselor told me that I was going to be.
Man.
Okay? So make sure your credit is good. Okay? Meaning your character.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's talk to these kids.
Yeah.
Let's help these kids.
Yeah.
Let's motivate these kids. Let's inspire these kids.
Yeah.
Let's encourage these kids. Let's protect these kids.
Yeah.
Let's protect these kids. You saw that show, right? What it was? When they see us, let's protect our young men.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Just because their pants are sagging don't mean that they're thugs. So how about you correct it? Okay? Let's stop this whole thing about, well, it's not my child, it's not my business. Yes, it is your business, because that young man might kick in your door later on.
Right. Yeah.
So it's time to step up.
Amen.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. That was good. It was. Yeah. I mean, I might need to hire you on my market.
Hey, let's go. I'm telling you, we always looking for opportunities.
Right.
Always looking to spread the brand.
Right. It's amazing. Like, just sitting here, just listening to your heart. Mm-hmm. Because, even though you're out here, you're doing, what you got to do. You're rolling with the Tuck Project. You're doing a lot of amazing speaking engagements, different things of that nature. But, I'm honored to be here with you and hear your heart.
I'm honored.
And so
I'm telling you, man. Because listen, you guys don't know, but this is my first live ever.
I was getting ready to say that.
This is my first live ever.
Can y'all give it up for Tuck? This is his first live ever.
My face is big, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure boogers not in my nose. But this is my first live ever, man.
Yes,
okay,
ever.
So I am just, this is historic.
Okay.
So
history.
Listen. Why? Because that's what we do. We make history.
We make history.
Okay, but it takes a village. Yeah. Okay, so it takes people to come together to make things happen. Okay,
awesome.
So this is just God's work right here. That's all it is.
A to the man.
Yes.
Like it really is. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about that.
My guy, Council, right there. Boy, what's up, Council? My guy, right there. That's my dude.
And I don't know if she's still watching, but Miss Pugh, she's my Sarah, Derek, and
my boy Pugh.
She was watching.
Pugh.
Yeah,
How you doing,
she was watching earlier.
She's so beautiful.
Yes, she is. Inside and out, man. You know what I'm saying?
They are a woman.
Yes.
They are relationship goals.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome. Oh, you talking about this? That's my classmate.
Okay.
Chris Coleman. That's my classmate.
Big dog.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And so thank you so much, Sarah Pugh. Thank you so much for your beautiful words. I saw them up there earlier. Didn't get a chance to say anything. But thank you guys. Thank you everyone who's watching. I am super, super excited about the work that the Tuck Project will continue to do in the city of Columbia, South Carolina. Man, they're building and I'm excited. Listen, I'm right here with you. And I support them fully.
Buy those shirts.
Get those shirts.
Get the shirts.
You heard it.
Call me if you need a shirt.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you. Can't say thank you enough. I honor every one of you who just took moments out of your day to watch live discussions with Dr. D. I appreciate each of you. Thank you so much. Remember to spread this message around.
And share.
Share it. Make sure that people are informed. Please. Tucker gave some good nuggets tonight, and we had a wonderful discussion. Thank you all for engaging. Every one of you. Appreciate all of you. Brunson, I love you, bro. I never leave you out there like that. There he go with this foolishness again. But I love him, though. Y'all know I love the bros. I love my Omega men. That's all right with me.
He got a question for me.
Oh, can you still?
Oh, yeah, I can still ball. I can still ball. Just because your boy went ball, don't mean that I can't ball.
Yes, Chris.
You know what I'm saying? I can still ball. Man.
Wow, that is so good.
Give my text, stand up.
Yes, that is so good.
Coach Chap, man, I miss you, brother.
Man, that's all right. Shout out to Denmark Tech.
Shout out to Denmark Tech. Man. Shout out to the whole county.
Okay,
man.
that's the home team. That's over there for us.
Okay, let's get it.
Awesome job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks, Bruton. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you guys. And we hope that you have a wonderful Monday evening. You know, spend some time with your family. Enjoy the time. Enjoy this summer.
Enjoy.
We love you guys. We appreciate it. Be safe.
Take care.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.